What's going down, T Squad and T Subs and T Squad? So, y'all already know why I'm here. I'm here for the Love in Miami Season 3, Episode 13, Reunion Part 1, girl. Like, comment, share, and most importantly, subscribe. Be sure to hit that bell, become the notification gang. And if you really work with my channel the way y'all say y'all do, please make sure to watch those ads. My PayPal and Cash App will be listed down in the description box. You could also donate to the channel by joining. I have two tiers, the T-Sub tier and T-Squad tier. Both are recurring payments every month of your charge card, and you can also cancel at any time. Your feet isn't held to the flame for any of this. And you can also donate to the channel by going down to teesprings.com/T-Talk Boutique for all of the T-Talk apparel. If you buy anything, definitely make sure to DM me on Facebook, Instagram, as well as Twitter. Or you can also email me a picture of the merchandise that you purchased on my email address, and I will be shouting you out and putting you in my new ending credits that I'm working on right now. I must say, even though the season was short as all hell, the reunion was actually pretty decent. Some people really disappointed me. Some other people really made me have a newfound respect for them. And some people are still in the middle. So, girl, we just going to move right on along. Claudia Jordan is the new host of all of the Love and Hip Hop franchises, child. They got rid of Nina Parker, girl. They got rid of the Q Card Queen. That there's been some people who were saying that Nina Parker quit not because they didn't want her, but because she wanted to do other things. My honest opinion is they let that hoe go because they got tired of her being the Q Card Queen. And Claudia Jordan did an amazing job. She definitely did what we all wanted Nina Parker to do, which was ask the hard questions, ask the questions that are not listed on the cue cards, and take control of the damn stage, command control of the stage. And I was all here for Claudia Jordan, and she looked damn good at it, may I add. So they start off with Amara and MJ situation. Amara says that they're not together, but they're still living together. Shay jumps in trying to defend her brother, but he ain't trying hit. Bobby gets PreMadonna together about bringing up the Annie situation. Amara and PreMadonna get into it, and Trick walks off stage. This is how I feel about the whole situation. And I said it before. Shay, you need to go and find you some business. You need to go and find you some business. Like, Shay, I don't want you coming back next season if you don't have a man of your own, a job of your own, a business of your own. Girl, I don't care if you working at Winn-Dixie or McDonald's. At least it's a job and it's a storyline. Like, and listen, I get it. I understand that's your brother and you looking out for him. That's fine. But at the end of the day, and I said it before and I'm going to say it again, you wouldn't want to deal with a man that ain't got no job and you never have. You always went for a meal ticket. So I'm not understanding why you sitting here feeling like Amara was supposed to settle for your brother just because he was your brother. Like, that made no sense to me. Then he a grown, rusty ass man who wipe his own ass and shake his own Diaga after he finished pissing. He don't need you to constantly open up your mouth when he's the one being asked the questions. Like, he was really sitting up there getting annoyed, and I was too. You sitting there talking, Amara trying to defend herself, PreMadonna sitting up there still sitting up there not taking accountability for the part that she played in all of this, and this man can't even get a word in edgewise. Trick Daddy, I don't even know why you got the hell out of Dodge. Like, the situation had absolutely not a damn thing to do with you. You got up and left for no reason. In my opinion, I think you got up to go and check your blood sugar or to go and take your damn lupus medication or But I will say this about MJ. I am glad because I heard through the grapevine, that he got a song that's out right now. I still haven't heard it. I'm really not interested in trying to hear it. But a couple of people done told me that the song is actually a bop. So shout out to you, MJ. That's what you should have done a long time ago. Then to sit up and sit here and try to get yourself so heavily invested in her damn business. It's like I told you before, and I'm going to say it again. She's looking for a lover, not a secretary working every day of the week. So MJ gets so perturbed about not being heard on stage that he walks off and he goes back there to talk to Kendall. Kendall asked them about the situations of text messages or talking or DMs or whatever between MJ and JoJo, but both of them says that they're completely innocent and that there was nothing for Amara to worry about. And I believe every word of it. PreMadonna says that she has a new single out called "A Bitch Could Never." Bree, girl, you could never. Sit your ass down somewhere. Girl, continue to sell them waist trainers. That's where your money, the bulk of your money is coming from, girl. Because I looked you up. You is in the 1,000,000/5 million% tax bracket. So, I mean, that you ain't like, now that's one thing I can say. You say you're a millionaire, you definitely won. And I just want you to stay a millionaire in your lane. I don't want to hear none of your music, girl. So then they get down to Trina and Julian situation. We find out that he signed Amara to Trina's label, and now Trina owes Amara money, and she knew nothing about it. Trick Daddy comes backstage and asks him about him selling his music across seas and making money off of it, and did not give Trick Daddy a dime. He tells Julian that he'll break his jaw and make him leave Miami. Now listen, let me just say this really quickly. Trick Daddy, you may break bread, you may break plates, you may even break the news, but breaking another dude's jaw, Trick, you could never, okay? You love to sit up here and hit women, so I never take men who hit women seriously when it comes down to trying to say what he gonna do to a damn man. Like, Trick, I don't want to hit you. You ain't gonna make nobody listen, them goonies that you hire may make him leave Miami. The crazy 88s that they may make him leave Miami, but you doing it, Trick, you could never. Trick, I was sitting there the whole time like, if Trick don't sit his old geriatric, gout, rheumatoid arthritis, lupus having ass down somewhere. You say you always spit when you talk, and I'm on the show you was spitting your lupus juice all over the damn security guard when he was trying to block you from doing nothing to Julian. And I love Julian's level of unbotheredness. He just sat back and said, "Oh, word, Trick, that's what you gonna do?" Like, listen, I don't see it for Julian like that. I believe every word of what Trina had to say about him. He looked like a slick oil salesman. He looked like a shiesty ass manager or whatever the hell else he does. But his level of unbotheredness to Trick Daddy, I lived for it. Because Trick, ain't nobody taking you serious. Fall all the way back. They talk about the beef between PreMadonna and Jocelyn. Kendall tells Bobby that he needs to shut the F up while PreMadonna was getting Jocelyn's ass together. Now, I will say this about Pre. Even though I'm not with her with the whole situation that went down between her and Amara, I still feel like that she needs to take ownership and responsibility for the part that she played in that. She read Jocelyn down. And I was all here for every single last solitary read that she had for Jocelyn. Because don't be fooled. Jocelyn was up here long enough to just give a little yang around the house so that people can stop trying to get this show canceled. They figured that they needed to have another big name in reality TV to keep this boat afloat. She was up there for all of 3 episodes, and we never seen her again. Thank God she was not down to the reunion. And that's why I don't feel like that segment should have been brought in. But I get it. Like, PreMadonna needed a storyline. She didn't have one all season, except for the beef that she had with Jocelyn and this beef that she decided to create with Amara. But other than that, I could have no parts. So they get down to the Miami tip and Santana situation. Santana tells his side of the story, but he's still lying. And Tip stands by how she felt. Now, she did ultimately apologize to him, basically saying the proverbial, if I did or said that blanket statement, that blanket apology, if I did or said anything to hurt your feelings, I do apologize. But this is how I feel about it. She don't have no reason to apologize for a damn thing. Santana, ain't nobody lying on you. You carried your ass down there to that gentleman's club, twirling in a 360, got into it with all of them straight men, thinking you was big Billy Badass, and you got shot with a 357. Like, that's exactly what happened. Ain't nobody told no lies on you. Ain't nobody told no lies on you. Not to mention, there are so many T-Subs and T-Squad that I have that are from Miami that was there that night. All of them told the exact same story that Miami Tip did. And I was with Miami Tip. This had nothing to do with no LGBTQ ABC 123 situation. No. You went down there, you showed your ass, you was talking all kind of cold cash junk, and at the end of the day, it don't matter how much Beijing you put on your face, it don't matter how beat your face is to the guys, and it don't matter how long your nails is. You still got a dick and balls in between your legs, and if you gonna see it for a man, they gonna come at you just like you a regular dude down the street. So I was with Miami Tip. Ain't nobody tell no lie on you. But y'all know, I don't really see it for Saucy Santana like that anyway. He not my type of gay. And I'm gay, but I ain't that damn gay. And he not my type of gay. He not the type that I go and chill with and go down to the bars with Rich Cosby and all that other good stuff. Because he the type of person that'll get you involved in the shootout behind him and his foolishness, his pageantry and all that snap, crackle, and popping that he be doing. Girl, bye. Anyway. So they get down to the Trina and Netra situation. Trick says that he never seen this side of Nikki before, and Trina says that he wouldn't see it when his dick is always in her mouth. She says that Netra is beneath her and she will always be beneath her. Trina Trina says that he couldn't see that because his dick was in her mouth. And she says that Netra is beneath her and she will always be beneath her. But Trina, this is how I feel. If a bitch is so beneath me, I will pay her dust. Anybody that you claim is so beneath you and this, that, and this, you wouldn't give two fucks about. And the way that you went off on her, Trina, and you know, it because I saw the season and I get it. But it really made you look bad and it really made you look like a bully because the minute that she came out, your whole mood changed. If she's so beneath you, she should have never got under your skin like that. Then, Trina, you did take it way too far when you started talking about her dirty ass kids and this, that, and this. And don't get me wrong, we all say stuff when we're upset. But at the end of the day, when you're an adult, you still have enough wherewithal in your mind to know what you should say and what you shouldn't say. Her kids are innocent. You don't have to beef for her kids. You have to beef for her. And for you to sit up there and try to make a mockery that, especially, I always feel like this. You say that you don't take a bitch that got braces with kids seriously. Well, I don't take a bitch who don't have kids but talk about everybody else's kids. I don't take them seriously. You ain't got no kids coming out your cooch and you never will. So for you to sit up and talk about anybody else's kids, anybody else's parents, Trina, I really won't hear for that. And the gag is, Trina, I always tell y'all, and yes, bitch, and L Teddy, they gonna windmill me down when I say this because they're from Miami. But the truth is the truth and the tea is the tea, and I don't give a damn if you get mad with me. Girl, ain't nobody bumping you over here. They don't bump you from where I'm from, which is Virginia. They don't bump you in North or South Carolina. They damn sure ain't bumping you up here to the New York or down to the New Jersey. Girl, they barely bumping you in the gay clubs down to the to the Atlanta. Like, Trina, you really need to humble yourself. And then you sitting up here talking about, oh, Trick Daddy, I never take no other woman seriously. I'm the first lady of this, or I'm the first lady of that. Trina, before I give you too much, and I feel like I already did, I'm just going to let you have it. I'm just going to say you got caught up and you were strumming your pain with your fingers, singing your life in your song. I get it. I understand she pissed you off, but I just didn't like that. I didn't like how Suki and Hood Brat and the rest of them tried to gang up on her as well. Like, that just went way too far. It went way too much, and it did make y'all look like a bunch of damn bullies. And then to add insult to injury, after all of the reading and all of the bitches and whoremongers and bad moms and dirty kids that you done called this girl, all she said was Trick and Trina are the two crabs of Miami. That set you off to now you trying to get up and fight the damn woman. She done got so far under your skin, you took Joy and Bobby Lights with you and y'all finna lead a reunion. But she's so much beneath you. Don't get me wrong. I'm not taking up for Netra. I feel like Netra did way too much. She was giving way too much. And she feels like because she was laying down with Trick Daddy, allegedly. Because baby, you definitely took one for the team. Laying down with Trick Daddy. If you did it, allegedly. But It went too far. That part went way too far with me, especially with Trina, who claimed to be so classy based and this, that, and this. And another thing that people do that I absolutely hate, it ain't about where you're from, it's where you at. I hate when people want to be validated from where they come from. Like, I'm from 15th. And what's your point? I'm from Hampton, Virginia, and so is my two best friends. But if you came over there with that bull crap, they gonna dive on your ass. And you from the 15th. So, girl, back all the way back. Anywho. Well, ain't no anywho. That's the end. That's all we got from part 1. I will say this. Part 1 was entertaining. I can't wait to see what part 2 got going on. Y'all drop down in the comments. Let's get the discussion popping. Let me know whose side y'all on. Let me know what y'all are looking forward to. And let me know if the season was better than the previous 2 seasons and if y'all want to see more of this particular cast. And I'm going to holler at y'all later. Bye.
I just woke up and I rolled up. I just woke up and I rolled up. And I got my plane ticket. That push that be my starter kit. I just woke up and I rolled up.